Hello, everyone. I just want to go through a few of the logistics before we actually start our promotion ceremony. So if you're an 8th grader and you're still in the audience, you need to very quickly make your way to the NPR, please, straight through this gate. Our 8th graders are lining up right now in our multi-purpose room. What's going to happen this morning is we're going to start with one of our Beechwood traditions, which is to allow all of our teachers and students to say goodbye to the 8th graders. So what happens is, while you're sitting here, the rest of the school is all lining up on the back side of our campus. So we will be guiding our 8th graders in a line through all of our teachers and students so that we can say goodbye to them. And then we'll pause for a minute because all those students are going to need to get back into their classrooms before we can actually start the presentation of promotion. What's going to happen today is a little backwards than the way we normally do it just because of COVID restrictions. And I do want to thank you for being patient with all of the regulations that we need to follow today, but we are so happy to be able to do an in-person promotion ceremony with you. What's going to happen is we're going to read the names first, which is a little backwards. Normally we read the names towards the end of the ceremony. So we're going to read the names first, and your students will come across the stage. We will not be shaking hands or giving them diplomas or anything like that, but they will be able to walk across the stage. We have a professional photographer here, and he is going to be taking pictures of your students during the Bobcat walk. He's taking pictures of them right now, kind of informally in the multi-purpose room. And once your student crosses the stage, they're going to pause in front of our mural, and a professional picture will be taken of them for you. These are free of charge. They are a gift to you as families. And you'll be getting a link via email that has all the pictures there. And so you can print them and do whatever you like with the pictures of your child. We are going to ask that you stay in your seat for the entire promotion ceremony. We can't have people coming up and sitting down for picture purposes. And we do ask that you are aware of the people behind you. One of the benefits of social distancing is it looks like everybody has a good seat. Doesn't look like there's a bad seat in the house today. But please do be aware of the people behind you. If you're taking pictures or if you're raising iPads or those kinds of things, just please be courteous of the people behind you. I would like to thank Christy White, actually, before we get started, for organizing the photographer today and making all of those arrangements for us. I'd like to thank Angelica. Where's Angelica? Where are you, Angelica? There she is. She's right there. Angelica, for help with our memory book. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at your child's memory book, but they are beautiful. And she helped with the signing event, so we're just very thankful. And then up here in the front, our amazing foundation president, Will Guevara. You got to stand up. You got to do a bow or something, Will. There you go. Will and his wife Katya, for those of you that submitted pictures of your children from like kindergarten through 8th grade, he put together a video compilation of all those pictures to music, and we'll be sending you that link so you can watch the video and the link for the photographs to the email that we have on file in Blackboard. So you'll get those after the ceremony so that you have some nice keepsakes of today. So with that, we're about to get started with our Bobcat Walk, and I hope you enjoy the presentation. All right, we do have some honored guests with us today, and if they want to make their way to the stage and find their seats, we're just going to pause for a moment. We need to get our third and fourth graders back into class. I wish you could have seen the Bobcat Walk. It's just really a beautiful tradition here at Beechwood to be able to say goodbye to these guys. Thank you. Anywhere you like. No. You're going to wait till third and fourth. Do you want mine? No. Okay. I should probably not have those on my head.
Crushing it.
All right, we are just about ready to start, so I'd like to make a few introductions before we start our promotion song. On our stage today, we have Mrs. Bev Berryman, one of our Board of Trustees. Bev, do you want to wave to the crowd? We also have Dr. Julianne Lee, our Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services. We have Mr. Dan Oline here, representing Fullerton Rotary. We have our school counselor, Mr. Lee. We have my work wife and otherwise better half, Mrs. Lim. And also want to introduce to you today our live streaming friends. Some of you that have older children may remember the infamous Pablo Diaz. Also behind the scenes running the live stream is Matt Mankiewicz. Behind Matt is our amazing band teacher, Mrs. Ace, who prepared some of the music with our students today. And then leading our Bobcat Walk today is someone very special to us. Our beloved Allison Garcia is retiring. So in order to honor her, we allowed her to lead the walk today, and she'll be leading your students to the stage. We wish you all the best. Mrs. Sunny and Mr. Choi, if you could come to the front.
Good morning. Braden Algarin. Maddie Allen. Anisha Aluihare. Rebecca Balari. David Basili. Natalie Brandeis. Brooke Bordeaux. Nicolas Bustamante. The Pamela Bustamante. Blessing Chang. Elaine Chung. Jesse Contreras. Alan Cordova. Dahlia Cordova. Anthony Corona. Mercedes Corona. Miles Coda. Bradley Davies. Angelique De La Cruz. Cora Durr. Jaden Duran. Val Ellis. Alyssa Escobedo. Lillian Foster. Hudson Frecker. Catriona Frey. Janessa Gallardo. Angela Garcia. Leah Garcia. Brian Gersh. Luke Gilstrap. Christian Godinez. Garrett Goldman. Caitlin Gong. Zachary Graham. Lily Guevara. Vaishnavi Gupta. Elizabeth Hanchi. Jesse Huang. Juliana Ibarra. Misha Jamnashan. Ira Jawanda. Sofia Jimenez. Amber Johnson. Hanso Kang. Nathan Kang. Kaylin Kawaguchi. Juhi Kim. Michaela Kim. Candice Court. Brendan Kojima.
Joanne Lee. Claire Lee. Katie Liao. Cooper Lowe. Bonnie Lynch. Noemi Maciel. Ethan Marshall. Sophia Mateen. Luke McClure. Aiden McNaughton. William McWaters. Trina Mirabueno. Brandon Miyasato. Travis Nakahira. Katrina Moncada. Bianca Naranjo. Sienna Oliver. Mattia Ornelas. Ariel Ortiz Barranco. Waylon Parr. Charlotte Paris. Aiden Pham. Amber Ramos. Diana Rosa. Jaden Scott Skipper. Peyton So. Stella So. Awesome Sheriff. Audrey Shu. Nor Soror. Aiden Stevenson. Jai Taylor. Nahom Tesfamariam. Ria Thapa. Kayleen Vivo. Sarah Wang. Wayne Warden. Alexandra Watson. Finley White. Adam Whitaker. Claire Whiteman. Dylan Williams. Lauren Wan. Justin Wong. Congratulations, graduates.
We're just going to pause here for a minute to allow our photographer to make sure he gets great shots of your children. I want to thank Mr. Choi and Mrs. Sunny for reading of the names today. We appreciate you coming up on stage. And Brandon and Travis, Brandon Miyasato and Travis Nakahira, if you'd like to make your way to the stage, that would be great. Do you want to help get that on the stage now? Right here. Mary Louise can help too. Mrs. Ace, if you want to help us with the musical, come on up, you guys. We're just going to wait just a minute, but it's nice to have you up here. Are you okay? Oh. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Come up here, you guys, Travis and Brandon. Right here is probably good. Right there with this mic you're going to speak into. Okay, you guys will step up to the mic. Step up. I'll introduce you in just a second. We're just going to let them get their stands. All right, I'd like to introduce Travis and Brandon, and they are from Boy Scout Troop 578, and they will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hello, please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand and put your right hand over your heart.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, gentlemen. Next, I'd like to invite to the stage Anisha Alaware, Grace Kim, and Bonnie Lynch.
Hi, we are playing Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. We chose this piece because it's very inspiring and this year has been a little challenging for all of us, so we hope you enjoy.
Next, I would like to invite to the stage Vaishnavi, who is our current ASB president. Come on up, and would like to say a few words.
Hey guys, parents, teachers, admin, and of course the 8th grade class of 2021. Congratulations, and after almost a decade of schooling, we've graduated to attend more school. But throughout these years, we've created these unbreakable bonds that while few may not last through high school, some may potentially last longer than even these times of separation. These bonds have allowed us to impact one another to become the people we are today. And now we're that much closer from getting that piece of paper and a handshake, from graduating and moving to a new chapter in our lives. But to review this past chapter, being able to survive through the year 2020, and are standing here today through a series of quarantines, Zoom classes, mask and nasal swabs, the fact that we pushed through and are here today is something that we should all be truly thankful for. We've grown so much, personally, socially, educationally, and we could not have accomplished any of our goals without the support of our amazing teachers. For example, Mr. Reed for his beautiful handwriting, Miss Barr for the educational and definitely not overwhelming IXLs, Mr. Rivera and his extensive knowledge of a certain yellow sponge. But all jokes aside, these teachers have made a lifelong positive impact on our lives. Since the beginning and throughout the pandemic, these teachers have never failed in providing the best education to us. A round of applause for them. However, there's this truth that we all have to face, whether we like it or not. Everything eventually ends, and as much as I've looked forward to this day, I've always hated endings. The last day of summer, the final chapter of a great book, or parting ways with a close friend. These endings are inevitable. Leaves fall, credits roll, and you say goodbye. Today is one of those days for us. Today, we say goodbye to everything that was familiar, everything that was comfortable. We're moving on. Now we're turning the page to a new chapter, to the most uncertain but the most thrilling ones in our lives. And students, before you know it, we reached that last chapter in our book, so enjoy every page it takes to get you there. And that's all I got. And I'm sure y'all are dying from getting that piece of paper. So with that, I say congrats to the class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Navi. Next, we have Miles Coda coming up to play with his saxophone. Thank you, Miles. What a nice job. Before I invite this next person up to the stage, I would like to thank Mrs. Hannah Lim for all of her hard work this year. She has been, right? She has been a tremendous asset to our school since joining us 3 years ago, and we certainly could have not made it through COVID without her attention to detail, her always on the run, making sure things were taken care of. She is a significant blessing to our school. And I just want to introduce her and welcome her up to the stage to present our National Junior Honor Society.
Thank you, Dr. Graham. Hello, I have the honor of recognizing our students for National Junior Honor Society. Students, if you hear your name, please make sure you stand up at your seat with your family. In order to meet National Junior Honor Society criteria, students all received a GPA of 3.5 or above all year and received no U's or N's. So congratulations. So students, please listen for your name.
Hold on one second. You have a balloon on your head.
I have a balloon on my hair.
Sorry, she has a balloon on her head. We're live streaming. We need to fix that for her.
Thank you.
That's what friends do.
Thank you, work wife. All right, here we go. Anisha Aluhare, Rebecca Balari, David Basili, Natalie Brandeis, Brooke Bordeaux. Students, please stay standing. Pamela Bustamante, Blessing Chang, Alon Cordova, Dahlia Cordova, Mercedes Corona, Miles Coda, Cora Durr, Lillian Foster, Hudson Frecker, Angela Garcia, Caitlin Gong, Lily Guevara, Vaishnavi Gupta, Elizabeth Hanchi, Juliana Ibarra, Ira Joanda, Sophia Jimenez, Amber Johnson, Hanso Kang, Nathan Kang, Kaylin Kawaguchi, Juhi Kim, Michaela Kim, Candice Korth, Brendan Kojima, Joanne Lee, Claire Lee, Katie Liao, Cooper Lowe, Bonnie Lynch, Noemi Maciel, Ethan Marshall, Sophia Mateen, Luke McClure, Aiden McNaughton, William McWaters, Drina Mirabueno, Brandon Miyasato, Katrina Moncada, Travis Nakahira, Bianca Naranjo, Sienna Oliver, Mattia Ornelas, Waylon Parr, Charlotte Paris, Diana Rosa, Jaden Scott Skipper, Peyton So, Stella So, Ria Thapa, Sarah Wang, Wayne Warden, Alexandra Watson, Finley White, Adam Whitaker, and Lauren Wan. Our NJHS students have medals, and they have a pledge that we will recite together. So students, get your pledge ready, and we'll recite it together. Ready? Begin. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. I'll be true to the principles for which it stands. I'll be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of the following ideals: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Congratulations, students.
Next, I'd like to invite our amazing school counselor, Mr. Jason Lee, to give out our presidential awards.
Morning, everyone. It is my honor to recognize and award our recipients for the Presidential Award, and these are students who have maintained a grade point average of 4.0 during their 8th grade year, and with no N's or U's in their citizenship grades. So the first recipient is Anisha Aluari, and please remain standing, students. Rebecca Ballari, David Basili, Natalie Brandeis, Brooke Bordeaux, Blessing Chang, Miles Cota, Angela Garcia, Lily Guevara, Ira Jawanda, Hanso Kang, Kaylin Kawaguchi, Juhee Kim, Claire Lee, Katie Liao, Bonnie Lynch, Ethan Marshall, Luke McClure, William McWaters, Katrina Moncada, Bianca Narango, Peyton So, Stella So, Sarah Wang, Wayne Warden, Alexandra Watson, Finley White, and Laura Wan. Let's give a big round of applause for our recipients for the Presidential Awards. Congratulations, you guys.
Next, we'd like to, in your program, it says Susan Uline. Her husband is actually going to be presenting the awards today, Mr. Dan Uline from the Rotary Club of Fullerton.
Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful morning your school staff has pulled together here for everybody. You should give them a round of applause. Yeah. So it's my privilege as a member of the Fullerton Rotary Club to present the Rotary Outstanding Student Awards to our leaders of tomorrow. Our Fullerton Rotary has been recognizing outstanding Fullerton Junior High graduates now for decades. But wait, I'm sure some of you out in the audience are going, Rotary Awards? What the heck is Rotary? Simply stated, Rotary is an international service organization made up of community and business leaders with clubs in just about every city in the United States and in over 60 countries who meet weekly to find ways to make a difference in the world. The creed we live by is service above self. Here in Orange County, we have over 44 clubs that meet weekly to focus on important community and international projects, and there's more. We also have over 50 Rotary youth clubs in most of our high schools and universities for students who are seeking a service club to be a part of. So whether it's through Rotary or some other means, I encourage each of you as you move on to this next phase of your life to find ways to get involved in a high school club that helps others in this world that are less fortunate, not just because it feels good, but because it will help you have a much more fulfilling and richer life, regardless of the career path you choose. So with that, it's my honor to present the Rotary Outstanding Student Awards to a select few Beechwood students because their teachers and staff have identified them as exemplary students demonstrating high scholastic achievement, integrity, initiative, leadership, participation in school activities, compassion, and being good all-around individuals. And with that, when I say your name, if you could come up and receive one of our handsome plaques. The first award goes to Sophia Matin. Mateen, sorry, Mateen. Thank you. Yeah, you can come on up. I think over here. Yep, that's it. Congratulations, Sophia.
Thank you.
Great job.
Yeah, right there, Sophia, for just a minute. We have one more.
And we have one more, and that is Luke McClure. Come on up, Luke. Good job, Luke. Congratulations, son. Give these guys a great round of applause. Thank you both. Great job.
Can I get on the other side, Tom? Next, we have a student who has been participating in our speech and debate program, which all of our students in speech and debate under the direction of Mrs. Emily McDougall just did amazing things this year, and we're really proud of them. But we would like to introduce for an inspirational speech our student who is going to the state level for her speech and debate performance. So coming to the stage is Noemi Maciel.
Hi, my name is Noemi. I'd first like to thank all of the staff, parents, friends, and family for joining us here today. Your continued support has meant so much, especially during the pandemic. I started at Beechwood in kindergarten, and I moved away after second grade, but I have great memories of those first 3 years at Beechwood. I remember the raffles we did each week, and Mrs. McDonald's class in second grade, and the Dino Nuggets at the kindergarten Thanksgiving celebration, which I'm sure the Pilgrims also enjoyed at their Thanksgiving dinner. Some time passed, and we moved back to Fullerton, which meant I would be back at Beechwood for 7th grade. I was so nervous to come back, but everyone was so welcoming. Everyone was willing to help me out when I was confused or show me where to go, and some people even remember me from second grade. All of these small acts of kindness had a real impact on me and made coming back to Beechwood even more exciting. It was also so nice to see some of my former teachers, like Mrs. Lee, Mrs. Ritz, and Mrs. McDonald. Dr. Graham even remembered me by name, too. All the memories we made here as elementary students and now as middle school students makes it very clear that Beechwood is a special school. No matter how long you've been here, I'm sure you would agree. Beechwood is a community, a place where you're free to be yourself no matter what. It's also a school where everyone supports one another regardless. And throughout the pandemic, the community of Beechwood has been more supportive than ever. Distance learning was a new and different experience. It was oftentimes difficult to have to stare at a screen and not have our friends close by. But our teachers have been great about checking in on our mental health and modifying workloads to amounts we could handle. All of the staff at Beechwood have made sure that despite the challenges, we still had a great year. We were offered the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C., we went on virtual field trips, and had fun events scheduled to fill our days. We also all appreciate the effort that the staff at Beechwood have made to keep the students safe this year by getting vaccinated and wearing masks. This pandemic year has not been easy, but your dedication to the safety and happiness of your students has meant so much. When I look around here today, I'm reminded how lucky we are to even be in the same space and gather today to celebrate with our friends and family. Because our 8th grade promotion is a big event. Although we may just be graduating from middle school, this day still marks the end of an important time in our lives. Any graduation marks an accomplishment, which a person worked hard to achieve, and we should all be proud of ourselves for this accomplishment. Now that we've finished junior high, we'll be moving on to high school, a time where we'll be taking AP classes, joining sports teams, and getting our driver's license, but not the Olivia Rodrigo kind. I know I'm really nervous, but despite this, I have no doubt that Beechwood has prepared us well for the new challenges that come with high school. And as we move on to high school, I hope that we'll all keep with us the values instilled in us at Beechwood. I know that I have many fond memories here, and I feel very fortunate and very grateful to have spent this time in my life at such a special school. Thank you, and congratulations to the 8th grade class of 2021.
I'm going to invite our musical trio back up here to the stage, but as they're getting their instruments and music stands ready, I'd like to ask our teachers in the back to please stand. Let's give our teachers a great big round of applause. This was not an easy year for anyone, but totally redoing what you do as a profession to shift to this pandemic is really a huge feat. So thank you to all of our teachers and for their care for our students. Thank you so much. And again, this is Anisha Alaware, Grace Kim, and Bonnie Lynch. They are going to be finishing our ceremony today by playing the Bobcat song. So 8th graders, if you want to sing along, you certainly can. Or if you want to do the motions, we're happy with you doing that as well. Otherwise, you could just enjoy the music to the Bobcat song. All right, Mrs. Bustamante is requiring the Bobcat song. If you're an 8th grader, you got to stand. She is not going to let you slide by like that. So if you're an 8th grader, stand up. Here we go, Bobcat song. Good job, ladies. Thank you for putting up with us, 8th graders. It might be embarrassing for you, but it's very joyful to us. I just want to say to our 8th graders, moving on to high school, we are so proud of you. Especially through this 8th grade year where some of you weren't with your friends. Middle school, so much of being a middle schooler is being with your friends and having that social aspect to school. And this year that was kind of missing. And so I'm so proud of you for staying focused on your academics, for staying focused on your own personal growth and your own learning. To see so many of you reach National Junior Honor Society and President's Award in a year like this is really says a lot about your persistence, your determination, and your love for yourself and making sure that you continue to develop and grow as human beings. We're so proud of you. As you move into high school, my biggest hope for you is that we have equipped, enriched, and empowered you for success in high school. That you that you choose to be involved in high school, that you join clubs or sports, or you find your passion in photography or the arts or theater, but try something new. You get this opportunity to reinvent yourself. You don't have to be the same person you were here as a Bobcat. You get the opportunity now to pursue other interests and have wider options to explore. So I hope that you choose to get really involved. I also hope that you choose to stay in touch with us. So please be sure to come back by the office, Come back and visit your teachers. Send us an email when something big happens in your life, or you get an award, or you make a team. That makes us so happy to see our Bobcats doing well out there in the world. So with that, can we give our class of 2021 another great big round of applause? We're so proud of you. That concludes our ceremony today. A couple logistics. We do have school happening today, so we're asking that nobody goes back onto campus. We're going to be exiting through the fire road over here, so you'll be coming forward. If you'd like to stop and take pictures in front of the backdrop, thank you. You are welcome to do so. Also, there are two tables. Miss Maya and Mr. Blakey are over there. They have your promotion certificates, your printed awards, all of those kinds of things. We're also going to have you sign out over there. Some of you did not pick up your yard sign or your sweatshirt. So we have a sweatshirt and a yard sign for everybody, regardless of if you helped donate towards that. So please make sure if you did not pick that up, we have one with your name on it, and we want to make sure that it gets to you. So when you're checking out over there, if you did not get a yard sign or a sweatshirt, once you leave, go to the front office. It's waiting there for you with Miss Charlene, okay? Thank you for coming. We're so thankful for each one of our families that have this year, and we are so thankful to have been a part of their lives. Thank you very much.